Hello. Um, Today's video, I'm trying to do something that everybody wants to know, and that is when you go out and meet people, how do you open up a conversation? How you open up a conversation? It's very standard. Those without experience, when they see people, it means they're thinking, I must talk about Shaklee. They take what do you call it, the starter kit, and say, hey, now straight to the point. Now I'm doing this business, Shaklee. This one good, and then you start to tell stories and all that. Don't be in a hurry, Don't be in a hurry to talk to your friend about Shaklee, because you need to analyze your friend first. The better understanding you have about your friend, the better your friend will be able to duplicate. Okay, they will be able to duplicate because they saw a need. And this need is because they think they have a need, not because you say they have a need. Okay, so you must make them feel as if they are doing it for themselves, not for you. Okay, so I always have this standard thinking. When I meet somebody, I must create a need. Once I create a need, then only I create a dream. And by talking about need and talking about dream, I have still not talked about Shaklee or its product yet. Okay, because this is the least important. What is important is your friend there in front. If they don't have the need, whatever you spend the time talking is just waste. Here go in, there go out, because they're not interested in what you say. Okay, but when there is a need, then of course everything you say is absorbed. Then they will analyze, they will think, and once they decide to do, they really go in and do it very seriously. Okay, they will be willing to put the 2 years to do this business. So very important two things. One is create a need, and the other one is create a dream. Then as usual, when you talk to your friend, you just don't go in there and ambush them. This topic have to be slowly brought in. Now, how do you create a need? Let's say students, they have years ahead. In their mind, they have all the time in the world. Maybe going after girlfriend is more important than making money and all these things. Okay, so how do you create a need for these young people whose journey is still very long? So they never think about it. Now, so you must make them think. Okay, so one of the standard things that I like to bring out to young people is this. Hey, so and so, when you dream, you dream in black and white or you dream in color? See, how about you? Do you dream in black and white or dream in color? Try to think yesterday, last week, when you dream. Is it black and white TV or is it color television? Now, I can tell you, everybody, when they dream, it's always in color. But when they wake up, they forget all the color that they see. In their mind, it's just like black and white. They can remember, what they dream and all these things. But what they remember is in black and white, never in color. Why? Because they are not aware that when they dream, they actually dream in color. They are not aware. So whatever they can remember is all in black and white. And then when you bring this out, they will start thinking, God, man, dream in color, man. You don't believe? Tonight you sleep, if you dream, I'm very sure you'll be in color. Once you are made aware of it, you will realize every dream, it will be in color. The most recent dream I have It's just last week. Why? Because in the newspaper, in TV and all that, they are talking about the Indonesia, the volcano erupt and all these things. Yeah, so quite obvious lah. When this thing is filling up your mind, when you sleep also you will be dreaming about the volcano eruption. And first time in my life, I dream a volcano erupt, and the thing comes out. Of course, it's not like the real volcano erupt. You can see the smoke this way lah, So in my dream, it's actually all the straight lines going up, and all are different colors, and you can see it's a mountain, and with all straight line going up. Yeah. It's in color lah. Basically, it's in color. So when you bring this in already, it's very easy to open up lah, Then the next question I would normally ask, at what age do you think you retire? At what age? This surprise also, because this one journey still long, right? When they retire, not important. Some will say 55, some will say 60, some will say 65. Yeah, just press them for some answer lah. There's no prize for getting it right lah. But I just want to know your thinking about your retirement age lah. So in their mind, they are going to fix already their retirement age is 55, 60 or 65. It doesn't matter, whatever number they give, Then you push it to them, You mean to say that you want to work until 60 years old? Have it ever occurred to you in 5 years time you can be retiring already? After that you won't be doing, and you'll be doing exactly what those people who are at 60 years old doing. See, it's possible. So you create a need, you create a need to these young people that they don't have to work until 65 years old. They can actually retire 5 years from now. You see, so you're creating a need down there. And if they retire 5 years from now, then imagine from 5 years later, they have so much time to enjoy, so much time. If they're still healthy, they can go tour all around. A lot of people at 60 years old can't even climb up the stairs of the aeroplane, So at the end of the day, we make them think that retiring 5 years from now is possible lah, So of course you can, the next step is to create a dream lah, dream lah. It's just like when you dream in color lah, you are not aware that you can dream in color. Now I tell you, next week or tomorrow night you will wake up and then see you are actually dreaming in color, because I make you aware. So now I make you aware that you can actually retire 5 years from now. So what's the dream? If you retire from 5 years from now, you got so much time to enjoy your life. You don't have to think about working anymore. You'll be looking at brochures. After that, you go for tour, come back, look for another brochures. Here travel, there travel, go to a cruise. 1 month, just go to the ship, just travel to nowhere. So this is possible. This is a dream that you can bring it out. So this is one way you create the conversation to young students. How about housewife? Housewife, they are very contented. Very contented, especially when the husband is earning enough. So they are very contented. You see, how you create a need? You know, ladies at a very disadvantage. Once got kids only, somebody have to worry about the house, the kids and all this. It's always the ladies who are taking care of the children, At the end of the day, they have to resign from their job, and then after that, they have to depend on the husband for income, So it'll be nice, it'll be nice, if you can do what you like and still money coming in, it's possible, if you can have your own money and still looking after your children, doing the cooking, doing the housework and all that, at the same time you have an income every month going inside there. Give it a thought. Give it a thought. But don't press them for an answer. Oh, you must join Shaklee. No, let them digest a little bit. And then stop talking about Shaklee, because once you talk about Shaklee, it looks as though you are growing horns. I know what you are trying to do. They know the next step you are going to talk about Shaklee. You don't talk. Then they are very curious. Why you bring all these things up and then you don't talk about Shaklee. Then let them worry about money in their hand. If they have their own money, they go out shopping, they buy. They don't have to ask, oh husband, I want this one, it looks very nice. Then the husband said, no, too expensive. Then you feel very nice when you wear it. Oh, you feel so nice, but it's not your money. It's your husband's money. So you can't spend the money as and when you like. Okay, whatever your husband give it to you, it has to be used for the kids, tuition, for the food, marketing and things like that, tuition, So at the end of the day, you seldom have money to buy your own things, to do your own things. You don't have. But wouldn't it be nice if you have your own money? Stop there. Don't go in and follow up and talk about Shaklee. I never did, But my friend knows I'm doing Shaklee, and then they think I'm going to follow up by talking about Shaklee. No, I refuse. It's not my problem. It's their problem. They don't have the money to spend. It's their problem. If they want the right time, I will say it. But not when you're trying to create a need. Not create a need. So while you're doing this, you can create a dream. You see, actually, even staying at home, you can make money. Okay, you can make money. You can spend as much as you like, and this money you spend already, next month still got. Spend some more next month still got. All this is possible. You think about it. Think about it. I know you're a very good housewife. You like to take care of this, but this is something that you can consider. It doesn't take up much of your time. Stop at that. Create a need. Create the dream. Let them think, because once you bring in the Shaklee, you're growing horns already. You say this because you want me to do, but because you never tell them about the Shaklee, you say no. Whether you join or not is not important to me. Even you don't join, my group will still grow, right? But you don't join, the problem is you. You don't have that income. You see, you must make them feel that way, but you cannot say it that way, lah. Make them feel it that way. Whether they join or not important. If you keep on pushing, it looks as though you need them to make money for you. Very difficult, not possible. Okay. Now, how about senior citizen? Senior citizen also you can create a need, lah. Create a need. Even for senior citizen, you have to go a lot to YouTube. You get a lot of testimonies. Every time you meet senior citizen, you tell one story. Oh, I go to YouTube, I see somebody got a stroke. Wow, after taking these 3 weeks, within 3 days, 3 months, recover already. Stop. Don't talk about Shaklee. Next time you meet, the other day I went to YouTube, I saw surprise. All along, I thought cancer cannot cure one. Wow, I can see 2 or 3 videos down there. Wow, cancer can cure one. Oh, all they have to do is they take the VVX for 3 months faithfully. Cure already. Stop. Don't tell them, I think you got cancer, you must buy from me. No. They know. The next line you're going to say is, you're going to push them to buy the VVX. Don't say it. They want you to say it, but you don't say it. Then after that, they'll be thinking, why is he not selling this VVX to me? It's not important. I can sell VVX to a lot of people. It doesn't mean that I must sell it to you. You see, whether you buy or not, my bonus grow. But if you don't buy, you may not be able to recover like those people I talked to you about YouTube like that. Don't push, don't push. You just create a need, create a dream. Actually, this one is curable. A lot of people recover from it. Create a dream that all these things can be cured. Okay, and old people, they have pain here, pain there, and all that. Just tell them stories. Every time you meet, tell one story. Every time you meet, don't go and meet them, tell 5 stories and let them think that you are trying to sell Viveks to them. No, just tell them a Vivek. They want, they buy. They don't want, they don't mind. Just keep on telling stories. This is for senior citizens and also for sick people. So today I have given 3 examples. One is a young people, one is a housewife, and some actually senior citizen. Basically, when you talk to people, your focus is try to create a need and try to create a dream. That's it. Let them think that Vivis can help, but don't push the product to them. Okay, don't push the product. Just tell them that this, whatever you are doing, can help them. That's it. Can help them. Okay? So you, after a few tries, after a few visits, then you can bring up. Why not you give Shaklee a thought, Shaklee. That is after a few meetings and after a few stories. Maybe this can help. You never know. If you don't try, you never know. But anyway, it's just fruit juice, no harm. Fruit juice only, no problem. If it doesn't make this solve this problem, maybe by taking this, it will solve another few problems that you actually have. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to stop here. Bye bye.